Let's do it!
Okay guys, today is a training day who no one likes, but everybody does. And it's called FTP test day. We enter our pain cave. It's small, but you have everything you need. Okay, FTP test, as the name suggests, gives you an FTP. You didn't see that coming yet? Yep, it gives you a number, and you need that number to establish your zones. And that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get a very big number, we hope. I did a huge training block, 3 weeks, high volume around 13-14 hours a week, and we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah? I'm doing a ramp test, and the ramp test is a bit, let's say, easier test protocol than a 20-minute protocol. There is as well 1 hour protocol, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. But let's say ramp test looks like this, that you ramp every minute by a certain amount of watts until you cannot move your cranks. And application detects that and takes this 1 minute max power, and in this case, in my application, it multiplies that by 0.75 and you get your FTP estimation. And that you're gonna put in your application to training, yeah? So now it takes around 20 minutes. So as for now, 337, I think. 337, yeah. 337. So we hope it will be. I'm doing this test on an MTB bike, so the position is a little bit different than on the bike which I trained the whole winter, but we will see. It feels like a little bit wobbly. There is still some kind of suspension, you see, but it should not collide with test. It should be pretty accurate, because on ramp test you are not allowed to stand. You should always sit in position until it ends. Yeah, it's very important. Very important. The pain starts around 50 minutes. So okay, we passed 50 mark. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay guys, after some recovery minutes, we can sum up the result. It's higher number a little bit by 1% something, 1.2%, but I thought I'm much stronger. Yeah, I did 3 weeks of hardcore training, 12 plus hours each week, So I thought it will be like 350-ish. So, but I thought I am much stronger, but I'm not. There's no chance we take elevator.
After that shameful performance, I decided I'm going to get a haircut and put my Oakley glasses so nobody recognizes me in the city. But jokes aside, after that FTP test, I got sick for 5 days. This is day 5, and feeling quite good now. But the problem was that I'm training in a basement, so there is a little bit cold over there, and I didn't suspect it's so cold, and I put my fan and it blew me away, I would say. So keep in mind that you need to also wear clothes inside if you train. But how it looks, FTP 343, I would say it's not like super good. I thought it would be like 350 something, because I did a little bit of training before that test, and let's take a look how it looked. So it looked like this. I did like a very heavy load, you can see over here, loaded for at least 3 weeks for 12-13 hours over here. So it was quite a big load. I was on an offshore vessel. It's a ship, quite big ship. So, but they had pretty good bikes over there, Watt bike. So it's quite nice. I'm not sure how the power was accurate over there, but looked pretty nice. So they had also a gym, but the problem on a offshore ship, which is on North Sea, is a problem that it wobbles all the time. So there was a problem with sleeping over there. So, but this is just excuses, yes? We know that, yeah? So let's get back to a proper training. Let's treat it like a base. So this looked like a base. 12-13 hours, yeah. So yeah, straightforward. It was few of the threshold workouts, but mostly it looked like a lot of zone 2 and stuff. So after my FTP test, the zones now looks like this. As you see, I put that into calculator. Those zones I'm gonna use for next 2 months of training. And for now, our FTP didn't change much, but it will. There is still 2 months to train for the first race of the season, and we gonna adjust that FTP by a big amount. So let's take a look how next 2 months gonna look like. So we are somewhere over here, yeah. So my today's training is like this, some kind of sweet spot stuff, because on the weekend sweet spot, and yeah. And then I'm starting a threshold block, which looks like more like this. So there will be a VO2 session, something like 4x5 or 5x5, something like this. This is a very good workout. I would suggest that it's like before season, 1 or 2 months. This is like absolute must, yeah. And then I'm going to have some kind of threshold workout over unders. Quite nice. And you see that every hard workout is followed by a recovery workout, and those recovery workouts I'm gonna do outside. I'm gonna ride in the forest a little bit, but not any rough terrain, yeah. And then at the weekend there is a sweet spot session again, yeah. And that's pattern repeats. Every 2-3 weeks I will have a recovery week like that, until I get until I get to the racing season. Yeah. So, but okay, we did this test. Why we do it? Why we need this FTP test and train a lot? We do that for racing and having fun on the bikes. So the main idea for this year will be riding more bikes, having fun on the bikes, making videos for you to have fun of the bikes. Yes, but as well we gonna race, and we chosen our greatest race organizer in my area, which always delivers high quality events. So they already put some schedule, yeah, and the schedule look fantastic. All those, as you see, all those dates, this is when the event gonna be. There is city, yeah, and in each city every year there is a little bit few different cities, but in this year I look that all of those cities are very close to my, let's say, starting base camp where I live, let's say, yeah? I live in Szczecin, but where I arrive to my parents of my wife, then that's the place. All those cities are like maybe 1 hour. That's just perfect situation. So this year we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 events. So I think they will say that you need at least 5 to have be marked in the general list. So we will do at least 5, but hopefully we will be able to do all. Yeah, and the next event I plan for this year is some kind of stage race. And stage racing is challenging, but it's also fun, yeah, because it's not always about how strong you are. It's about planning, food, all this extra stuff you need to do outside of the riding the bike. All these food zones and stuff you need to plan, and then you're gonna succeed. So this is quite interesting, and I'm gonna start a race in that event. I'm gonna start the event this year, and for my event of choice I took a bike adventure. This is a very common stage race in where I live in Poland. We have mountains in south, so the stage race is placed over there, and as you can see, the web is fantastic. The route, let me see, for pro, I think I'm doing classic, not pro. Classic is around every day, it's around 25 kilometers, 25 to 30 in mountains. It is different than riding in the forest, so you need to adjust. Like 30 kilometers in mountains is at least could be 2 hours of riding, yeah. So it's not so easy. Okay, so 4 days, but you need at least 3 days to be classified. So we're gonna do that. And the next thing I want to also try this year is this gravel racing. This is very popular right now, and I have a road bike. I have a Canyon Ultimate. But I think I can buy a new set of wheels, or a used set of wheels, gravel wheels, and I'm gonna change those wheels, and maybe I'm gonna also put an MTB cassette over there and derailleur, and we're gonna race that gravel race, and we'll see how we're gonna do. But I seen last year that people were very interested in this one. This is gravel adventure. It's very close to that stage race, but like 2-3 weeks off after that, so we will see. But it looks nice, and it's also placed a little bit in mountains, so it's not like boring. Yeah, those gravel races is, if they are like very long, they're boring. Yeah, like a little bit. You need to be like a true gravel soul. Yeah, I'm not like that. But I will try to raise that, and we'll see the effect. So that's the plan for this year. Let me know what are your plans. How you do FTP? Do you do ramp tests, or you do a 20 minutes test? Maybe maybe you do something else to measure your power and how you're gonna train and make your goals happen this season. Let me know what you think about it, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.